Good morning, everyone. We have back at home. The light has to be on, unfortunately. I gotta have some light. It's raining here. Okay, so let's open up this pack. Let's see what we get. We've been going through this Monarch. We took a couple weeks off because there was a lot of crazy shit going on in my life, as well as I was traveling. All right, so we're gonna make this fairly quick. It's gonna be quick and painless. We got Smash with Big Tree. There we go. Okay, so Smash with Big Tree, Riftbind, Graveling Growl, Blue. Okay. I have seen a lot of the spoilers. I think the new Levia is really cool. The new the Demi Hero. That's actually really cool. Herald of Tenacity. Ooh, that's a good one. Express Lightning, Herald of Ravages, also good. Ooh, here we go. Here's our Overload, Void Wraith, Ghostly Visit Yellow, not terrible. Zealous Belting, Brandish Yellow, Ebb and Fold for our equipment. And let's see here, what do we got for? Actually, we can go 6 down here, right? Yeah. Here's our class cards. Here's our generics. For our rare, we got Pulping and a Valiant Thrust. Okay, so nothing. There isn't anything that's like, this is crazy, I have to pick this. Brandish, that's a decent one. This format, it's a little bit weird, right? I think, didn't they bring back Brandish and Outsiders? Am I wrong in that? No, they had a card like it though. This is pretty terrible. I would probably say, so Pulping isn't a bad one. I don't see anything in here that's like, yes, I need this. Ghostly Visit's not a bad one. Void Wrath, red. 2 for 5, block for 3. That's not terrible, right? I honestly think I'm looking at these going, Valiant Thrust isn't bad. I will tell you though, like from what we've opened up in this, like if they opened up all of these packs, if it was a full 8 pod, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be looking for this Light Warrior because we opened some really good packs for Bolton. So I mean, I just wouldn't go this in general. Like this is really important for Bolton, but Bolton's not like, he's not like a, I'm going this, right? If I'm going Prism, like honestly right here looking at all of this, my first thought is Herald of Tenacity or Herald of Ravages. Probably Herald of Ravages actually. Here's why. Because it's a 2 cost, which isn't terrible. It's a yellow pitch. It's a 3 block. It's a 6 attack, right? Herald of Tenacity is a 6 attack. It does have Dominate, but the fact that this is 6, yellow, and 3, boom. Like that's it. That's all I need. There isn't a popper. Yeah, popper didn't pop up in here. So like, yeah, Riftbind is good. If I'm going Shadow Runeblade, Riftbind is good, right? If I go, hey, I want Chain, I'm gonna go this. But I don't think you pick one for Shadow Runeblade. I do think you do pick one for Prism. There's a lot of Prism people in general. There's a lot of people that are going to default to Prism. That actually makes Brute a little bit more tempting just for the poppers, right? Because with this, actually I don't think you can technically block with this because it doesn't have a block. So even though it is a 6 it could block, I don't think you can technically block with it. Here's my level 1 judge coming out. I haven't judged in a while, so yeah, I would go Herald of Ravages. This is my pick one. If I got handed this pack, man, this would be hard to pick. Brandish isn't bad. Obviously that's a Bolton pick, but it's also not bad. In Levia it's not bad because it's a 1, it's a 2, it's a yellow. Void Wraith's not bad. Ghostly Visit, I would probably grab Ghostly Visit if it was me and I got handed this. Ghostly Visit is the most tempting. just because a 1 for 3 yellow isn't terrible. Does it block for 3? Yeah, it blocks for 3. Also, Void Wraith is tempting, so one of these two is the most tempting. Here's a 5er. You know, if I'm coming in 2 for 5, I don't mind that, right? Like, this is a 3 block. I can block with it, depending on who I am, right? If I'm Levia, I'm happy to block with it, and then banish it later. If I'm Chain, like, once again, I'm happy to block with it, or I'm happy to, you know, 2 for 3, right? Like, if I have a blue, I could do this, have it go again, you know, Chain, do this, go again, swing with sword next turn, or next attack, or sword first, and then this, like, probably sword first and then this. So usually, so what you want to do with the sword is, because it is 3, right? And if it pumps, it gets to 3, right? But if it's 1 and 1, people don't actually want to block 1 and 1. So it's really only 2 damage in the end, right? It's 1 and 1. If it hits, you get another damage. So people don't love blocking 1. They might do it just to stop the arcane. Like, if I have a 2 block, I'll probably block with it because that stops a 2 block. Like, I'm technically blocking 2 damage with a 2 block, so it like evens out. But I would personally, I would swing with sword and then go in with a big, right? Because if they block, great. If they don't, there's 2 damage. You're blocking with 2 cards with this one if you're gonna block. So I think overall, I think Void Wraith is my next pick. So we're gonna 2 picks up here, this one, and then this one. And then if I got handed this for 3rd pick, I think at that point it's like, hey, what did I get? Don't want to grab the pulping because this blue pulping isn't bad. It does no block. It is coming in for 4. Which isn't that much, but it can have dominate, it can have go again. It is a blue. I can pitch for it, right? So pulping is a pretty dominant card coming in here. So blue pulping, not a terrible card to have. I'm probably looking at that. I am looking at Herald of Tenacity, if I'm being honest. It just depends on what I got. If I got like my 2nd or 3rd pick, if I just had a Ball or Bolton card that I had to pick, this Valiant Thrust is going. Like, this is going in my hand. I'm picking that. Other than that, I'm pulping or Ghostly Visit, one of those two. This Brandish is still tempting. Like, I'm still tempted by this Brandish because it still works for 3 out of the 4 heroes. It is a 2, right? So it's coming in for 2. If it hits my next weapon attack, it gets +1. You might not want to block it. It does have go again. So like for Chain, for instance, if this came out of your arsenal, or if you had something in your arsenal, you could play this, say you pitch a blue, and then you could play like a Ghostly Visit out or something out of there, and then swing with your sword. Like, there's a lot of combinations you could do with Brandish, with Chain. Like, Brandish just feels like a Chain or Bolton card. But also, it's not bad with Meat Axe, right? If you have a blue that you're going to pitch, you go with this, and then you swing with Meat Axe. They probably want to block this so that Meat Axe doesn't get +1. Taking cards out of people's hands unlimited, I cannot stress this enough, is the best thing you can do. You want to get cards out of their hand. But alright guys, thanks for joining me. It was good to be back. We're going to go back to our regular scheduled. I think we're going to switch to 8:30 just to have it on at 8:30. Just to have a little extra time. But